This weekend's winter storm has produced the conditions that many anglers have long been waiting for. The last ice, 2022.
Stab and pull, stab and pull, stab and pull. And that's how you get out of the ice. Real lessons.
That's right. Yep. Make sure you're wearing them. That's the only thing I really ask. Your little picks you got. Your picks, you wear them around your neck like that. Safety rope. And there's a reason the safety rope will go over it. There's a reason the safety rope stays on the sled.
Sasquatch? Justin Sasquatch, you found your Bigfoot, my friend.
Yeah. I'd say.
Yeah.
It's the Corn Podcast. We're international podcast. We do Bigfoot, all kinds of stuff. We're in 67 countries right now. Got about 10 to 15,000 listeners. So, if you want to come on talk Bigfoot, come on. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
I know it's just cold, it's just freezing. You ready? All right. So, welcome to Indian Lake, Long Island. This is probably the easiest place to learn how to ice fish. For everybody at home, my name is Justin England. I've been ice fishing for about 12 years. Started on Indian Lake, but I ice fish all over Michigan. I've done ice fish tournaments, all that fun stuff. Today's goal is for you guys, after you're done with the day, to feel comfortable and come back out and judge the ice for yourself to keep ice fishing. And we'll teach you some techniques and stuff like that. That's all day is for you guys. We're going to fish into the evening. We'll set the lights at the end of the night. We'll show that. But some safety stuff is our picks. Your picks are worn around your neck. This is in case you fall through. We'll go over that. Your spud bar and a safety rope. So I'm going to do the safety rope first. So you've seen some guys tie the safety, like, have you ever seen guys tie the ropes to themselves in between each other?
Yeah.
I never really care for that because if you're on that kind of ice, you probably shouldn't be on it.
Yeah.
Where that's a really big concern, just my opinion. And once again, everything is my opinion. The safety rope for me always stays on the sled. And the reason is, the sled's not falling through. One of us is falling through if we're going to fall through. So if I'm carrying the rope and I fall through, guess what? I'm plumb out of luck. You're carrying the rope and you fall through, how am I going to get the rope to help you? So the rope stays on the sled. And I normally, this is a brand new one, I normally have it untied and I'll put a little, either a knot on the end of it for somebody to grab, or you put a little loop you can put your elbow in. Well, when we get out there, we'll teach you how to spud, but everybody's spud is different. You'll learn the sound of the ice and how many whacks it gets you to hit that 3 to 4 inch mark. Now, me, if I just pick it up and I pretty much drop it, and that does about half an inch every time. So if I do 4 or 5 whacks, I'm probably pretty good. But you'll hear the difference between hard ice and soft ice. We'll go over, it's all harder out here right now, so you'll know what it is. And then your flux. When you fall through the ice, I fall through once, the biggest, you have about a minute and a half to get out before you got some serious problems.
90 seconds?
90 seconds before you have some real serious problems. You have to get yourself out 99% of the time. Long Island's a great place to fish because there's always people out here. So if you fall through, most times somebody's going to know. But you can't rely on that. I go fish in Michigan, stuff like that. Sometimes I'm the only person on the whole lake. So you got to be able to get yourself out. The biggest thing, so if you're walking through the ice, you're spudding, and all of a sudden you're in a soft spot, and let's say it's spiders around you. If you haven't fallen through yet, what you're going to do is gently lay yourself on the ground. Tosh did a great video of him crawling on the ice, belly crawl, but that's what you're going to do. So what you're doing is distributing your weight along the ice. And you're going to crawl off there. Leave your gear. This ain't worth your life. I got like $4,000 here. It ain't worth me. Whatever's here can just, it can go in the lake. You need to get off that water if it's spiders around you. I've only had that happen a couple times. But I used to do, about your age, I used to go on some not so safe ice. But if that spider, you lay down and you're going to gently crawl away and get to safer ice or get all the way off the lake. Now let's say you fall through. And this is the hardest thing to remember. If you fall, if you start going, throw everything and make the T-pose. We kind of already talked about this morning, but the reason you're doing this is the first thing your body's doing when you hit that water is gasping. When you gasp, you're taking in all that cold water. Once again, you only have that 90 seconds. So you're spending that 90 seconds getting all that water back out of you. That's time you could be using to get yourself out. So that's, if you can do that T-pose, that's the best thing you can do, because now you're already getting rid of, when you gasp, you're not underwater gasping. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Okay. Then after that, you're going to definitely unhook your ice picks. You're going to try to get nice stable, and you're gently going to kick your feet up to where you're kind of laying against the water. And you can either do the roll method, where you kind of roll around the hole and slowly pull more and more, because if you just start mashing, you're going to keep breaking the hole and making it bigger. So you either need to gently slide out with your ice picks, or you need to gently roll yourself out. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Any questions? Okay, that is the biggest safety thing. So we're going to go out, we'll spud, we'll play around. Today is for you guys. You ask all the questions. We're going to drill a whole bunch of holes for you. We're going to try to find some fish to teach you some techniques. But today is for you guys. Whatever I can share to you is for you.
Spring's always facing into the wind, and then on Indian Lake you always use it on the light bite setting, correct?
There's pretty much nothing in here. You're going to have a fish with a heavy fish. So we'll set up the next one here. Just for everybody. Sometimes I don't use them on Indian at all. So these are mostly good for like walleye, pike, muskie, fish that will take a bait
And run.
and not really care about it feeling large or weak. There's pickerel. They're mostly pickerel.
It's hard to find the northern on Indian Lake.
They are here. But they're hard to find also.
Yeah, now there's drum too.
You put a freshwater drum in here?
No, we caught them this summer.
Well, they're going to love the mussels.
Yeah, we caught the drums this summer.
Yeah.
Out here at Long Island today, I got Justin England from Crippets of the Campus. He's a very well-versed 12-year all-over Michigan, Ohio, Illinois ice fisherman. He's right there in that big 8-person clam. I'm right there. We got the junior angler hut set up there. And you got Landon and his girlfriend's brother there. So we got about 5 or 6 guys out here. Got a few kids. We got a few more kids coming out to learn today. So we'll see what else we can bring your way. Tight line solid hooks at y'all. Look who I got. Say hi, Mike. You doing any good down there? Oh, yeah. He's doing good. Liam's got a flasher going, a little heater going, eating some deer chili. Out here in the middle of Indian Lake. I'll show you how you get that chili out to the middle of Indian Lake. Brought out a pressure cooker and drip box. That's how you get it. It's a beautiful day out here on Indian Lake. Indian Lake. Got Landon over in the next tent. And what was your name? Sorry, bud.
Connor.
Connor. This is Landon's girlfriend's brother. So, and he's over here fishing. Let's take a look and show you where I'm at, bub. We made it all the way to Long Island today. Went around, visited a bunch of other spots. Mainly sat at the post office. Figured out. Wait, what we got there? There it is. I call it an alright fishing trip. Although it's all caught by one man. Landon's girlfriend's dad. He's putting a lesson on him today, bub. Tight line, solid hook sets, y'all. Toodles. Oh, we're still out here, Mike. We're still plugging away. Although, the great saw guy, Hunter Daniel, has nothing left of the building. Still got land in the sun out here. But one thing that you gotta try is fishing at night. Out here on Indian Lake ice. It's definitely worth your time. Quiet. Not many people around. But you know, nothing wrong with that. They're over there scoping out other people's holes. That's Landon. So here we are, map of Blackhawk. Got one group going out. Got another gentleman out there. He's walking out as well. Got quite the lineup here already at Blackhawk. Here we are at the spillway, Mike. Nothing's coming over. She is all locked up. There's a little bit of water in front of Chippewa, but that's about it. And then you also have the duck holes that are open. I wonder what is that? Huh. Some of those look like decoys. Wait, that looks like a hunter. Is that a hunter out there? I think it is. I think we have a hunter on South Bank, Mike. Yeah. There it is. Here we are at the spillway, Mike. Nothing's coming over. She is all locked up. There's a little bit of water in front of Chippewa, but that's about it. And then you also have the duck holes that are open. I wonder what is that? Huh. Some of those look like decoys. Wait, that looks like a hunter. Is that a hunter out there? I think it is. I think we have a hunter on South Bank, Mike. Yeah. There it is. Long Island. Probably the most popular place to fish on Indian Lake during the winter. Why don't you show some of them pictures of the fish we caught here yesterday?